All right, so now we're going to discuss how to record voice into Ableton Live. And in this case, we're going to have our actor, Danny, tell the dog that it's stupid right in here when the dog's whining. So the first thing we need to do is we need to know what mic Danny's at. And either he's going to be at mic number 1 or mic number 2. And in this case, he is at mic number 1. So considering that he's in mic number 1, the next step that we have to look at is our mixer. And you'll see on our mixer that we have channels designated mic number 1 and mic number 2. Now because he's on mic number 1, I'm going to unmute mic number 1. And then we should have Danny live. Now to communicate with Danny, I can just refer to my booth talkback mic here, and you'll see I can just press this button and I can talk to Danny. And because Danny is wearing his headphones, Danny, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
We can hear him. Okay. Now I want Danny to be able to hear some stuff while we record him. But before I do that, actually, I'm going to just take a look at my sound card here, and I can either attenuate the input of number 1 or number 2. Now because he's on mic number 1, I can attenuate the gain on mic 1's volume just so he's not clipping on his input. Okay, now back in Ableton here, I want Danny to be able to hear this dog whining. So what I'm going to do is on the dog whining track here, I'm just going to turn on the headphones. And if I go back into my old view, I can just attenuate the volume just so we're not going to blast out Danny's ears in headphones. So how does that sound, Danny? Can you hear that?
Good.
You can hear that whining?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you're going to hear this car pull up, Danny. And when it stops here, right at this part here, you're going to say, "You stupid dog." Okay?
Okay.
So we have Danny talking into mic number 1, and we followed him all the way through the mixer, and we've unmuted track 1, and we've attenuated the input on input 1 on the sound card. The last thing we need to do is just to double check that in the audio track that we want to record at, we've selected external in, and we've selected number 1 because he is mic number 1, and that is also input number 1. If he was in mic number 2, we would have selected 2. We're going to select 1. So these are three important steps that we need to do this. I need to arm the track that we're going to record on. I know we're going to record on this one, so I've armed this one obviously. I'm going to go up to the top here and press record in the transport, and then I'm going to press play. And Danny, you're standing by?
Yep.
Here we go.
You stupid dog.
Great. Thank you so much, Danny. You're free to go. And now because Danny's done recording, I can mute his track.